Everyone. So welcome you all to Ashok Tutorials Meghalaya's first MTech channel. So my dear friends, today in this video we are going to learn LP English, all right, or the English for lower primary section. So here today, we have been dealing with the different language skills, right? The first, what is that? That is, in short, we call it as LSRW. What is L? What does L stands for? L stands for listening. Then R stands for, all right, after L comes S. S stands for speaking. Then comes R, reading. Then comes W, that is writing. So these are the four language skills, that is listening, speaking, reading, writing, which we always deal with whenever we are talking on English, right? So as a child, you know that the children, they learn first to listen, and then they slowly start speaking, and then they slowly starts writing, and at the end of the day reading, and then at the end of the day they start finally writing. Yes or no? So this is the process by which the language skills develop. Yes or no? So today in this video we have already covered oral language development, and that is the listening skill we have completed. We have completed the speaking skill also, and in this video, all right, reading also we have completed. So we have completed three skills: listening, speaking, reading. And today we have writing skills. What do we have? We have writing skills to discuss. So writing with a sense of purpose, all right, writing with a sense of purpose, writing meaningfully, different forms of writing: questions writing, question answer writing, letter writing, messages, notices, posters, slogans, labeling of diagrams, pictures, illustrations, right? Then expressive writing also we have, that is creative writing like story writing, poems writing, dialogue writing, shorts to long essays, dramas. So we have two forms of writing, that is writing with a sense of purpose and expressive writing. So in this video we are going to deal with writing with a sense of purpose. So what are the purpose? What is the purpose? Why do we write? Let us see. Writing to learn is an educational approach that uses writing as a tool to help individuals acquire and retain knowledge, understanding concepts, and explore ideas. It emphasizes the process of writing as a means to deepen one's understanding of a subject matter. Here, we will explore how writing with a sense of purpose and writing meaningfully can be applied to different forms of writing, including question answer format, letter writing, messages writings, notice writing, posters, slogans, and labeling diagrams. So instructions. So learning writing is what? Writing to learn. What do we do? When we were in our school days, we start writing. We practice handwriting. Now, why do we write? Because writing acts like a tool. You get knowledge through writing, and through your writing the others will also get the knowledge. Their concept will be clear. Right now you can see on the screen this piece of information as I'm explaining to you, right? So why this piece of information is given on the screen? It is given so that you read. Why did you take Ashok Tutorials notes? You took Ashok Tutorials notes to read, right? To read, to understand, and to write when the time comes. Yes, right. Here we are going to explore what is the meaning of writing with purpose, what is letter writing, question answer writing, notices, etc. So first we have question answer format. So what is the purpose of this question answer format? Writing questions and answers help students consolidate their understanding of a topic and encourages critical thinking. Example, in a science class, students can write questions about a recent lesson on photosynthesis and then answer those questions. These process reinforces their comprehension and reinforces key concept. Now, question answer format. So, suppose you teach the children a topic in your class. Suppose you have taught them about the states of matter today in your class. Now, after teaching this lesson, states of matter, you can ask the children that, all right, from whatever you have learned, now you formulate some questions. So, the students can formulate, like, what is a matter? Then, which matter has a definite shape and size and volume? Then, does liquid have a definite shape? So these are the questions which the students can formulate, they can make. And at the same time, after they make the questions, you ask them to solve the questions. Now, by doing so, what will happen? The children, they will gain a more crystal clear understanding of the lesson, and this process, it reinforces their comprehension or their understanding of the key concept of that particular topic. All right, now we have letters. Purpose: letter writing allows students to convey information, express opinions, and practice formal communication. Example: students can write a letter to a historical figure as if they were living in that era, asking questions or expressing thoughts about the time period. These exercises promotes historical empathy and research skills. Now you see, my dear friends, anching gamakan, anching ni chun matungo, school re matungo, college re matungo, chitti siapa mo. Amaka adina ho namna kinga chumdiba parakna phajamo mobile phone ba dungja. When you make a rippings khao, chitti se onataba mo. Taugata anga class 7 ni student ongya diba anga class 9 ni mich ko slay nakamo. Bina khasana pinga, bina deal onginga mo. Unura anga makena, angni class 9 ni ripping, miasa ripping na, chitti ko onat ken. Hoi, amakana na ya letter ko chitti ko onat poda. Degi mang angni ripping de may ongonok na. Angni ripping de, pion da acting kagonok mo, pion sa kagonok angni ripping de. And di oba, anjang gamakan masya mo. Anga, wa class 9 ni beach ko antang ni girlfriend wat na man jao ba last to this hour ai khatana na so ma si so ba mo pionan ma na ya na nga mongja na song ni skang chi si metung na ba ya obostha ko chagrong ingen anga thang de chagrong ha anga saksa class 9 ni beach ko slede ka chumo de ki mo na salam na chem pha de pha jan di ba chi se ma anga de salam na chukmo salan ti chi ga de nenga angni reping bar angi aro diba reply de dongja last to the my wana wa angni ping jian pion daking achim bian mane khatang ska chok anga de may ongtuk na lo song ska chok uni ge diba jiba ong bomo unu mateng at least anga chitti sina de changa ba mo mai de chitti sina nga o angni khasara ama o angni khasara baba mai michkan de american siam si janga ban de mi asang de o angni khasara ama anga nangko nasking achem angan nan tak plek sainga de ki meng basagoba grong na man gen ma habi jabi mo lekin anjar golpa ya mo de man che sia ba mo le tarot tio one de so that time in our school time whatever we have learned that are arts, right? I have learned writing letters. Of course, we can write letters to principals, to teachers, to friends, to family members, and to your lovers. Yes or no? So we all have written love letters. Yes or no? In the school bags, in the school bag of students, you will find love letters. Yes or no? Sometimes these days we even find Cadbury or 5 stars. So I know the letter. You will take the letter, along with the letter you will also eat up that chocolate, right? Yes or no? You also do that, right? So letter. So is letter writing bad or good? What do you think? Writing letter to your lovers, is it good or bad? Of course it is bad, right? When you are doing these things at school, it is not good, it is bad, right? Because that is not the age to involve yourself in such activities, but that is the age for you to concentrate on your studies. Of course, when you go to class 9 and 10, we teach the students to write letters, but of course that letter sadly is not love letters. That is formal and informal letter writing. Yes or no? Now, what is the purpose of letter writing? Let us see. Letter writing allows students to convey information, express opinions, and practice formal communication. Now you see, when we are writing letters, right? When we are writing letters, It allows students to convey the information what they want to say. They can express that, right? They can express their opinions. For example, students can write a letter to a historical figure as if they were living in that era, asking questions or expressing thoughts about the time period. This exercise promotes historical empathy and research skills. So, we can write letters to anybody we like. In these days, people they send messages. We are writing messages in the morning, at night, good morning, and we email the people, right? So what are these are all the electronic messages we send to our near and dear ones, right? Now, all right, after this comes the messages. So what is a message? Writing messages like text messages or emails, enhancing concise communication skills and is relevant in digital age. Now you see, I send you messages every day. Yes or no? I send you messages in WhatsApp every day. So that is what? That is communication. I want to talk to you. I want to say something to you. I want to inform you something. So what am I doing is that I am sending those notice or those information through messages. Yes or no? Right. Now, let's see example. In a language class, students can compose text messages or emails to summarize a recent reading or discussing a current event. This encourages succinct and relevant information or communication. Now you see, in a language class, what the students can do is that they can compose message or they can write emails, right? And they can summarize the whole thing they have learned in class in just one short paragraph. Yes or no? Now notices. So of course, if you are teaching in school, you get circulars or you get notices from the principal that yes, on the 10th of February the classes are reopening, so all the teachers are expected to come to the school in full uniform. These days uniform is also there for the teachers, right? So all the teachers are expected to report at school at 7:50 and the assembly starts at 8 a.m. and the classes starts from 8:15. So all the teachers are expected to be at school by 7:50 on the 10th of February. What is this? These are the notice we as teachers we get from the principal. The teachers are expected to stay back today after the class. Why? For the staff meeting. Why staff meeting? For discussing the question papers, how to solve, how are we going to conduct the exam, who will be the representative of the examination community, examination committee, etc, 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 right? So notices, creating notices involves summarizing essential information in a clear and concise manner. So when somebody is writing a notice, they are not talking this and that, just direct to the point. It is right. Students can write a notice for a school event such as science fair, including all the relevant details, dates, and instructions. This owns their ability to convey important information. Now, what students can do is that they can write notice for what? For suppose even for teachers, they are writing a notice, right? Like on the 5th of September, we have Teachers' Day. So we class 9 students, we expect that all the class 10 students they stay back today, the 1st of September, and we shall discuss how are we going to carry out the Teachers' Day. So that's why we have called for a meeting at the common boys room or common girls room or just in the field or veranda or wherever, a meeting where we will discuss about what are the do's and don'ts for the upcoming Teachers' Day celebration. Now, posters. Posters you all know, right? Whenever you hear the word poster, what comes into your mind? Into your mind comes the Bollywood posters, big movie posters, right? Big advertisement. When you go to Guwahati, you see big advertisement, right? So those things comes into your mind when we talk about posters. So posters design and writing combines visual and written communication to convey information persuasively. All right. So of course, when you are traveling from Shillong to Guwahati or from Shillong to Tura, on the way you see big advertisement of apartments, advertisement of Bimal, advertisement of the, what do we call it, interior designs or the cloth, diamonds, etc, 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 you see on the way. Yes or no? you see them, right? And those advertisements are written in such a way that it gains you attraction or attention. I mean, it is so attractive that it gains your attention. You like it. You want to, yes, all right, I can see that this mobile phone is coming up new and the price is this much, so I think I should buy this mobile phone. So you are convinced by the way they advertise and do marketing, yes or no? So now we have slogans. Slogans means what? Simon, go back. Simon, go back. Simon, go back. These are what? These are slogans, right? So crafting slogans encourages creativity and second expression of ideas or values. So, slogan means, of course, the words which are so strong that even if it is just 2 word or 3 word, you know, sentence, it is still so strong. Like as I told you, Simon, go back. This is just 2 words, right? Simon, go back. Simon, go back. 3 words, right? So it is very, very important slogan. So now students can generate slogans for a school campaign on environmental conservation. This activity involves brainstorming, selecting phrases that encapsulate their message effectively. Of course, we know Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. This is what? This is also a slogan, yes or no? Har Ghar Tiranga. This is also a slogan, yes or no? Then there are others as well. Now, labeling diagrams and illustrations. What is this? Labeling diagrams or illustrations. Purpose. What is the purpose of labeling diagrams and illustrations? So labeling diagrams or illustrations reinforces knowledge of visual content and ability to explain complex concept. In a biology class, students can label parts of a cell or the stages of mitosis on a diagram. This reinforces their understanding of the topic through written description. Now you see, in science, especially in biology, we have a lot of diagrams. Now you see, suppose a question comes for 10 marks, then 50% of the work our diagram will do. Our diagram will explain, suppose if you're studying about the animal cell or the plant cell, then the 50% of the work will be done by our diagram. Suppose if I just draw the diagram and I don't write anything, still I'm going to get at least 5 marks for my diagram. So drawing a diagram helps the teacher, the student, to have a clear understanding of what is being said in that particular lecture, right? So in all these forms of writing to learn, it's essential to have a clear purpose, whether it's consolidation of knowledge, communication, persuasion, or creative expression. Additionally, meaningful writing engages students by connecting the writing process with the subject matter, making learning more interactive and enjoyable. So, all these forms of writing, the essential part is to have a clear purpose. Why we want to write, what is the purpose of writing. So the purpose of writing is that we want to gain knowledge, we want to communicate with the people, we want to interact with the people. Advertisement and marketing is for persuading the people, for convincing the people to buy the stuffs, right? So additionally, meaningful writing also engages students. So meaningful writing will engage the students. It will give the students to opportunities to write the notes or write the subject or write the questions or answers, assignments, projects, whatever they are expected to do, right? So now I think this is all in this video. So thank you everyone for staying connected with the short tutorials, Meghala's first MTech channel. Thank you.